Where are we? We are in Jurassic Island. We will be amongst the most amazing dinosaurs, walking amongst dinosaurs, and exploring their lives. We are going to start off with our main character, baby T-Rex named Rex. You'll meet friends along the way, so have fun, sit down, get your popcorn or whatever, and start watching. We are at the nest of the very first character you will be seeing in Jurassic Island. This is baby Rex's egg, and it is about to hatch. This is baby Rex. He's a young Tyrannosaurus Rex. As we saw, he came out of his egg. Now, he's officially in the new world that he will be with trial, death, excitement, foes, enemies, and friends. You'll be seeing Rex through the life while he explores the big, wide world. He's now about to start his journey. We see our little friend now walking tirelessly through the new jungle he has never seen before. Then he enters Herbivore Valley. Here in Herbivore Valley, we see a herbivore we have never seen before. His name is Trike, and he is a bull male Triceratops. Sorry, I mean to correct myself. She is a female, and her mate has went out, and he won't be here for a few months. He goes to one of the most puzzling of all dinosaurs on this island, the Pachycephalosaurus. She runs past. The Pachycephalosaurus does not know what just passed, but knows it was a stampeding Triceratops. And she's not stampeding for no reason. She is stampeding because she sees our little Tyrannosaurus friend. The Pachycephalosaurus decides to stampede as well. None of the other dinosaurs like this Styracosaurus we're gonna call Styrac. Neither does this build Hadrosaur we're gonna name Shorthorn. Neither does this Stegosaur we're gonna call Spike. And neither does this Ankylosaur we're gonna name Slab. None of the other dinosaurs see our little friend who seems to have not noticed other Tyrannosaur behind the tree, but we'll be at that in a few minutes. we now see our sleeping new friend we're gonna name Dana. She is another Tyrannosaurus Rex that didn't know that her new brother has hatched from his egg, but starts to move anyway. And accidentally she fell over from coming down the steep hill. But she keeps moving. Then notices the egg missing. All that's left is the rotten, no good egg. She is upset that the egg has left and she wants to find her brother. And so she turns around and in search of her little brother. Not too far away, she finds her little brother sadly looking at the stampede that we saw a few minutes ago, running away from him. He just wants to make friends, but doesn't really notice that he's a carnivore since he was just born. Dana is not disappointed. She's just upset that he left the nest without having to meet her or say hi. She goes running up to her little brother to say hello. She falls over again. She's not so good at her balance, but she will get used to it. Still, Rex does not notice his sister, but his sister assures that her brother notices her. She's doing a bowing routine to show that she is sister, so she's sibling. Rex sniffs Dana to be sure that Dana is his sister. Now he's sure that he has a sister. Now they can roam the world together. They will meet foes and enemies, and as I said, friends. And they're now the best of friends. And then Rex just fell asleep. His sister attempts to wake him up by pushing him and blowing on his snout. But none of it works. She goes to try and get a meal for her brother. There are lots of different types of dinosaurs at the island, and she's only going for one. We can see her spotted and wanted prey, should I say, Shortbill. Shortbill is unaware of his attacker, and she slowly creeps up behind Shortbill. Now she's going in for the kill. Now Shorthorn notices and remembers that exact Tyrannosaur Dana attacked him to make him lose his horn. He's still having flashbacks, but I cannot show you because I never videoed that. Because this is just the first episode of Jurassic Island. But anyway, Dana has waited way too long and finally has cornered Shorthorn. Now is going in for the kill. She bites on to Shortbill's feet, knocking him over, and bites on, latching on to little poor Shortbill's Shorthorn. I keep saying the wrong things sometimes, but he struggles to get away and succeeds. He starts running, making a break for it, and it causes a giant stampede. But then I won't give up that easily and runs right behind him, managing to jump on his neck and tries to crush Shorthorn's jugular, latching on very hard, and leaves Shorthorn crying in pain. He manages to roll over and knock down Denna and runs off into the stampeding herd. Now they stampede off, leaving Denna in dust. Denna is now very dirty, needs a bath instantly. She won't be able to find that unless she goes into the endless desert, but goes to wake up her brother from his slumber. Denna has found her little brother and goes to wake him up. Rex gets up, knocking Denna over. He thinks that she wants a play fight and thinks that he will win very easily and pushes down his sister. Now they are tumbling. This is a duel, which Denna really didn't want, but he doesn't care. They're tied together now. But Denna has easily won and kicked off her nuisance brother, gets up and calls her brother to go all the way. No, not in the plains, not Herbivore Valley, sorry, but into the endless desert. She walks off, knowing that he will follow when he has a chance. After being knocked out cold, he won't get up for quite a while. But remarkably, he gets up. That is the quickest I have ever seen anyone or anything get up out of being knocked out so cold before. But anyway, he starts walking off and kicks over his sister, runs off. But they do not know about the danger which could occur while they're in the endless desert. Meanwhile, we see a female Dilophosaurus, which is near what we would call a fire pit, but it can't be that. It looks to me that she is about to lay her very first eggs. Well, she was a pregnant one and decides to lay her eggs today. Alright, so she stands on top of her nest, ready to give birth to her eggs. She starts by giving birth to 1, 2, and 3 eggs. That one missed the nest, but she's fallen over after being very tired, after giving birth to 3 big eggs. She breathes in relief. It took her a few minutes, but it was really hard. It's like just beginner's luck for her that she managed to lay her egg. She manages to finally get up She thinks that was all a dream, but she looks down into her nest. And sure enough, there are 3 successfully laid Dilophosaur eggs. She's proud of herself, but it is more than likely that only one of these eggs will survive. So she has to be on alert that her eggs do not get eaten or stolen or get rotten. But if they get rotten, she'll have to eat them herself. Like I said, it's more likely that she will have only one baby coming out of one successful laid egg. She goes to prepare some foliage and stuff to keep her baby warm. She now picks up as many stuff as she can to cover her nest with. She gets stones too to hold down the leaves that could fall over and be blown away by the horrendous wind. It is rather windy today, and which is why she's prepping up for her daily night. She also gets dirt. This is a very good substance, and if she has dirt, it can also keep her eggs safe. This is the successfully finished egg nest, and she's now going to sit on it and wait. She will wait for as many days as it takes for her egg to hatch. We have now reached to the den, or should I say lair, of something very, very dangerous. It is the foe that could easily kill the baby Tyrannosaurus. It has mighty jaws, giant claws, and huge serrated feet, and a giant slender tail, which made it a very heavily built and agile predator. If you guessed Allosaurus, you are correct. This Allosaurus could easily one bite take down a baby Tyrannosaur like Dana and Rex. Even though Rex is older, she cannot really defend her brother even if she needed to. The Allosaurus walks off in search of his meal. The name of this certain Allosaur is named Scar. Why? I'll show you. It is mostly because he has a scar right on his face. He has more than one. He has had a lot of battles, so he has won many scars. I wouldn't say this is a trophy, but it's more than taking. Thank you for watching, everyone. That is the very start of Dinosaur Island, Season 1.